Peachy! Now where'd you park the plane?
No, Dad! Watch out for my... gorilla trap! Hey, Dad, about time you got here. Is this place wild or what?
I'll opt for, or what?
DW!
Gosalyn!
Dad! Honker, give me your flashlight.
Hey, watch where you shine that. Hey, wait a minute. I can see? I can see!
Gee, DW, I guess all you needed was another shock to the system.
Amazing! Fabulous! Not bad at all. Oh, are you a sight for sore eyes?
Oh, Dad.
Hey, he can't do that to me.
Whoa, Dad! Don't you watch any time travel movies? Guess things aren't always how you remember them, huh, Dad?
I can't believe it, Gaz. Me, a common criminal.
Take it easy, Dad. You weren't a common criminal. You were a really geeky one. One small problem, Dad.
What, another time travel rule?
Nope. I still don't get why you don't remember a duck in a cave helping you when you were a kid.
A perplexing puzzlement indeed. Especially with my photographic memory. Oh, now, where the heck did I park that time machine?
Dad! Oh, majorly impressive, Dad. Great stuff, Dad. Okay, now this time, Honker, don't close your eyes. Oh, sorry, Gosalyn. Just a second.
Gosalyn!
Gee, Dad, you ruined my shot. That's showing it some respect, Dad.
Gosalyn!
Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad.
Huh?
Oh, nice, Dad. You've just saved the world from a movie. But, Dad, if we don't stay, I'll grow up thinking these big, gruesome, drooly monsters are real. Why, the emotional scars could last a lifetime. Watch yourself, Dad. Mangler's the transcontinental intergalactic world title holder.
Gosalyn, Gosalyn, Gosalyn. I thought you knew wrestling was phony.
Well, of course it's fake. The fun part's pretending it isn't. Give me some credit, Dad. Poor Dad. That guy seemed pretty flaky, Dad. Do you think you ought to trust him? Don't take it so hard, Dad. It was an honest mistake. You're not thinking about going to that guy, are you, Dad? So, Dad, now that you're back to being you, are you gonna stay you?
Yeah, guys. Wherever there's an evildoer evildoing, I'll be there.
Great, Dad.
Because I am the terror that flaps in the night.
Yeah, gotcha.
I am the ingrown toenail on the foot of crime. I am the zit that forms when you've got a really big date. I am the impacted wisdom tooth.
All right, Dad, we get the point. Oh, no, everyone's captured. I'm never going to see Dad again, ever.
Hi.
Dad, you're okay. Dad, I gotta tell you something. The Justice Ducks...
Well, right, Gosalyn. Oh, if only I'd listened to the Justice Ducks. If only I'd accepted their help.
Yeah, but the Fearsome Five...
We're too much to handle on my own. I should have worked with the team.
But, Dad, the team needs you.
Think so?
Oh, hi, Dad. What did you try to fix this time?
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Dad, you...
I know what you're thinking. Gosalyn, up to your room.
Aw, Dad. Don't worry, Dad. I'll handle it.
That does it. That alien has got to be destroyed.
But, Dad, aren't you being too harsh on Wacko? Wait, where's Dad? Oh, yours, Dad. Way to go, Dad.
Oh, you've got power gloves and power boots.
And 5D glasses. Face it, Dad, you're history. You've never even reached Ultimo level.
Oh, now look, I know it's not much, but maybe we can work out some kind of installment plan.
Oh, brother, my own dad trying to bribe me. Poor Dad, Darkwing, we gotta get him out. Don't look, Dad, it's not pretty. Psst, Dad.
Gosalyn!
I brought you something to dig your way out, Dad.
Now what?
Don't worry, Dad. I've got just the thing this time.
Gosalyn, no!
Hang tight, Dad! I'll get you out. Didn't they cover reassuring your child in that book of yours, Dad?
I must have skimmed that chapter.
Use your kids, Dad. Oh, that always works. Oh, way to go, Dad. Hey, Dad. Shouldn't you be out chasing Megavolt or something?
At 2, Gosalyn? My own daughter wearing a Gizmo Duck t-shirt?
Gee, Dad, can you turn into anything? I mean, could you turn into a radioactive alien slug zombie? Dad, you're not a dog. Dad, are you okay?
Well,
Hi, Dad. Dad, look out! Don't worry, Dad, I'll save you. Dad, I'll translate from my comic dictionary. Dad, forget the yogi crap. I got a better idea. Guess that blows your swell theory about him, huh, Dad? Come on, Dad. It's not that complicated. Get with the space age, Dad. That was just a holographic transmission. How are we gonna stall him, Dad? Dad, be careful! Dad! Come on, guys. Dad needs our help. It's gonna take a miracle to get Morgana and Dad together now. Quick, Eek Squeak, follow him. I'll defrost Dad. Dad, is that you?
of course I'm me. Who else would I be?
Dad, you're alive! Well, you're something anyway. But Dad, if you're not Dad, what are you? You got any hocus pocus to get my dad back among the living? You gotta cure Dad of this case of deadness so we can stop Megavolt. Yeah, Dad, and it's good public relations. Okay, that was $24.50 for the 8x10s and $12 for the wallet size. Okay, Dad, take it from the top.
I am the terror that flaps in the night.
Sorry, Dad, but you have zero profile as the current Darkwing Duck. You've got a lot of work to do on you, Dad. Okay, Dad, let's check out the wardrobe.
Do you really think the Swan of Peace is a better name than Ratcatcher?
Think about your image, Dad. The people want a helpful hero.
Well then, let's put it in the ground and see who digs it.
Yahoo! That's the old marketing spirit, Dad. Now, Dad, it's time to take the new Darkwing Duck to his public. Let's see. There.
I have to help an old lady across the street? You've got to be kidding.
Dad, cliches are cliches for a reason. You've got to be helpful. We'll dispel the nightmare image here, Dad. Just be trustworthy. Go get him, Dad. This is a major photo opportunity.
I am the terror.
No, Dad, that's the old you.
Oops.
Dad, come on, Dad. You can't hide forever. Aw, Dad, do we really have to go through this again?
I'm serious, Gaz. If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do.
They're getting away. Where's Dad? This ought to slow him down until Dad gets here.
I am the terror that flaps in the night.
About time. Come on, Dad. Speed it up. Oh, no! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now, the Duck of Doom prepares to come. Oh, perfect. Gone 5 minutes and my own daughter forgets my name. Just like she forgot she was supposed to stay in the Ratcatcher.
Launchpad!
Don't change the subject. I have had it with you, young lady. You are grounded for a month.
No problem, Dad. That kind of justice I can handle.
Now, don't argue with me. It's a fly. Got him!
Dad, stop!
Hey! Yeah! Ouch. Cool hats.
Dad, those are the bad guys. You're supposed to foil them, not flatter them.
This is a job for Crazy Kevin's cocktail weenies.
No, not the Wheaties again, Dad.
Gosalyn, aren't you supposed to be home in bed?
Couldn't sleep. Come on, Dad. Tell me a story. It'll help me relax.
One more practical joke from you, young lady, and you're grounded for life.
But, Dad, I told you I didn't do it. Sounds right to me. Let's get Dad.
Gosalyn, about your practical jokes.
Dad, I told you it wasn't me. Dad, he's got me. Looks like I got here just in time. Dad's in trouble. Sorry, Dad. I guess I let Bushroot get away again.
You've got to help me catch Bushroot.
Come on, Dad. I've already searched every sewer, dump, and fertilizer factory in the city. Good going, Dad. You saved the day. Some alien, Dad. Wow, Dad, we're about to have our second close encounter.
And I wasn't too happy about the first one.
Fantastic, Dad, but I was switching batteries. I need a retake. Oh, Dad! Speaking of simple pleasures, how about evolving my dad into something with a backbone? Come on, Dad. He's a security guard. He probably doesn't get to watch TV. Dad, are you okay? Dad, in here.
You did that?
Yeah. Lucky their archery sets were half off, huh, Dad?
You aren't old enough to use this stuff. Well, you could cut yourself. Have to get you kids to safety.
Dad, I was
Gotta stay right here.
Let's get dangerous.
Just as long as you're careful.
Dad!
I don't see Negaduck anywhere. We'd better split up.
All right, it's Quiver Wing time!
Remember, Quiver Wing, careful is as careful does.
Dad?
Okay, forget I said anything.
Come on, Arrow Kid.
I mean, after all, I'm just a father who can't help but care for his daughter. That's all. Gosalyn,
Dad.
you first.
No, you.
I just want to say that you've got potential, kid. Someday the crooks of St. Canard will quake at the coming of Quiverwing Quack.
Thanks, Dad. Hey, Dad, do you mind if I recycle a few junky old things of yours?
Sure, honey, go ahead. No, where were we?
Hi, Dad, what's up?
Oh, Gus, nothing, honey. Hold it right there, young lady. Gosalyn, you're supposed to be at home studying for your geography test.
But this is much more educational, Dad.
Ooh, we'll deal with you later.
See, Dad? I told you this was educational. I'm learning about geography already. Oh, golly gosh, no, Dad. Maybe a little food would help you think, Dad.
Say, this isn't a chili burger, is it?
Of course not, Dad. I know what spicy food does to you.
Well, okay, just a little nibble.
I'll get one, Dad. Cheer up, Dad. We'll find a way to cure you. Looks like it's gonna take desperate measures to snap Dad out of this. Come on, Dad. This is no time to goof around. If only it'd just trip on something like you keep doing, Dad. He didn't double-cross you, Dad. He just went home for his spare magic rattle. Look out, Dad! The rope! Dad! It's us!
Gosalyn, what are you doing here?
Oh, Dad. Dad, that's not fair.
Looks like Gosalyn really isn't a maladjusted pathological liar. The villains did jump off movie screens.
I want that in writing, Dad.
This inability to follow instructions, is it genetic or something?
You better wait out here, Dad. Get him, Dad! Way to go, Dad! He's so obnoxious, so arrogant, so conceited. It's gotta be Dad.
Gosalyn, I told you never to tag along on my adventures. Just for that, I'm docking your allowance for a week.
I don't care if you take away my allowance, Dad. I'm just glad to have you back.
What is wrong with everybody? Snap out of it!
Dad? What's happening? Watch out!
Stay here. We're going in.
But, Dad...
No buts. You stay here. This could be dangerous.
I say this villain's no villain, Dad. The water got cleaned up and nobody got hurt. You ought to be helping her, Dad, not trying to stop her.
Gosalyn, dearest, she's transforming our fair city into the next Atlantis.
Wasn't there something else, Dad?
Huh? No, that was it. Nothing more.
Are you sure, Dad? Dad, Launchpad! We gotta beat it! What's she up to anyway, Dad?
Gosalyn, go find the real Mrs. Howell and tell her there's a counterfeit on the loose.
Aw, Dad, I don't want to miss all the... Hey, say no more. I'm out of here. Dipping Dad's costume in a non-stick coating was a great idea, Hawk. Dad! You're getting old, Dad!
Remember the good old days when I was an active young crime fighter? It seems like just yesterday.
It was just yesterday. Come on, Dad. You can't give in. There has to be a way to keep Dad going till we can find a cure.
Keep him going? I thought we had to keep him still.
Dad, tell us how you'd catch Negaduck. At least you can still think young. Honker, have you made any progress on helping Dad? Look, Gosalyn, I'm only 9 years old. Molecular biology is a little over my head. Well, let's go get the thing that made Dad fast, and then you can figure it out. Well, I guess particle beam physics is more my speed.
Hey, kids, how about a smoking game of Old Maid?
No thanks, Pop. Dad, I knew you'd come. Get up, Dad. You've got to go backwards. Gee, dear. What'll you do with him now, Dad? Dad, will you get me out of here? My face hurts.
All right, all right. I'll take you home till I figure out how to get you out of there.
Oh, easy, Dad. I'm getting dizzy. Sorry, Dad. Come on, Dad. She's got to be behind one of these doors. Dad, I know this sounds incredibly out of character, but I've got to do my homework.
Not until I show you your family history.
Hi, Dad. Think this is worth some extra credit on my homework? But whatever you say, Dad. Back they go. Face it, Dad. Heroes aren't born, they're made. Dad, if your ancestors don't go back, how are they gonna have any Darkwing descendants? Hurry up, Dad. We've just gotta stop those creepy alien dudes.
They won't get far, for I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the pebble in the shoe of ignominy. I am
The Queen of the Galaxy! Gee, that's a new one. Oh, no, Dad, not you too! But, Dad, you forgot the biggest crate.
So I did. Ooh, it's a tough one. Just a little leverage. Ow!
Slamming stuff, Dad. I don't think it'll be that easy, Dad. There's no time for that, Dad. We've got to unplug that tin-plated terror. Morning, Dad. Rough night at the office? Dad! Way to go, Dad! Yes! Magic Fingers Gosalyn, the greatest son of Wiffle World player to grace the face of this planet.
Gosalyn, quiet.
Hey, I just want to have fun, Dad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gaz. Just try to have fun quietly, okay? Meanwhile, a certain little miss will be busy cleaning up the mess her brain made.
No way, Dad. You can't blame this on me. Those guys can't have come from my brain. I'm nothing like them. I'm way too cool to have a big ego, and I never get mad. Never. I'll just get to work cleaning up the mess my brain made. I'm almost finished with this stupid floor, Dad.
Of course you mean Dad in the figurative sense. Little girl who is in no way related to me.
Dad, what are you...
Just where do you think you're going in that outfit, little miss?
You're not the only guest of honor, Dad. Oh, don't be a doofus, Dad.
We've got to join together in friendship and mercilessly crush our enemies into paste.
That's my dad. Chill, Dad. Get ready to board the Quiverwing Express.
What are you...
Sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to endanger your soul like that.
Mm-hmm. This punishment is going to have to be pretty good. I used up my best stuff when she blew up the bathroom. But this is going to call for something major.
Not my comic books! Come on, Dad. It's not like I played hooky or something. It was just your soul. This is cruel and unusual punishment. All right, nice move, Dad. Darkwing. Come on, we gotta help Dad. Come on, Dad. Megabolt's getting away. Where should we look now, Dad? Huh? Come on, Dad. Let's smash that maniacal miscreant. You see, Dad? You did it. You're a hero with or without the mask. Hey, Dad, I need your help. Great. Well, Father doesn't believe me. Hey, Dad, I have to talk to you.
Gosalyn, never interrupt me when I'm weeping.
You've got the wrong mutant, Dad. The rubber chicken is innocent. Look. Dad, it's the cute little Lost Bunnies agent. He says they'll be here for the opening.
Gosalyn, I said I wanted it to be a... surprise.
Come on, Dad. Why don't you at least try the food?
I would, but somebody's got to be around to call the ambulance.
Dad, you can't leave me behind.
Help me out here, Gaz.
Sure, Dad. Cool it, Dad, before one of these guys sits on you. You know, Dad, you did have some help. Oh, sure, you can eat him. Sure, you can chomp his bones into a bloody pulp. Sure, you can tear him into...
See the cutest thing. Guys, I don't think you have to give me any new ideas.
Sorry, Dad. Come on, Dad. If we can't do better than this, we're lunch meat.
It won't move. The gears are sticking.